What's up, guys? Outlaw Vapor here for another video. I'm going to do an in-depth review of our smok's priv V8 kit. So I'm going to talk about the pros and the cons on FaceTime. Then we're going to go to an in-depth, close look at it and show you all the stuff about it that I've found, the major pros and the major cons. But right now, the pros of this, on the airflow, it stops in one direction, stops in another, like I said in the last video. But with this, like a few others I've had, with the Cloud Beast, it doesn't stop at all. That's for this device, or for this atomizer, that's a con. But for this, that's a major pro. Another major pro is its side button. Not no single button, or not no little tiny button. So you have to, when you're gripping the device, you don't have to guess you're pressing the button and not press the button and inhale just straight air. This, when you squeeze the whole button. And there's an LED, I'll show you that in a close-up. But every time you take a hit, it lights up. But that's a good way to tell that you're actually hitting the device. But the bad thing is, it is the fingerprint magnet. That's a con for me. I mean, a con to most of y'all. It's a major con for me, because what if I wanted to show this off to my friends and stuff, and they see all the fingerprints on? It's like, ooh, that's bad. You got some oily hands. It's like, it's just a fingerprint magnet. It's not that I have oily hands. It's just, I could have super dry hands and still leave a fingerprint. That's a major con in my book. But a good pro, another pro for this is easy access. Well, this is a subjective pro or con. It's a pro and a con for me. The filler, it's top fill, but there's no locking mechanism. That's the con for me, but it's pro for me on that is easy access. No need to mess with the locking mechanism, push down, open, push down, close. It just open, close. It's a little restrictive on that. So I'm guessing that's why they made it somewhat a little restricted, so it's not real easy where you can just open it up and accidentally in your pocket and it drip everywhere. All your juice drips in your pocket and it's bad. But other than that, it's pretty good for a 60-watt device, compatible with the TFE 12 baby prints cool heads. But I wouldn't use anything else from the baby prints onto this, because that could void the warranty and void and mess up your atomizer. But also on the mod, the battery door, it's really jiggly when there ain't a battery in there, but when there's a battery in there, it's real snug, no rattle, nothing, not even from the button. Some of the smok products have a rattle button on there when they have a side button. This one doesn't, like you can hear. But 510 drip tip compatible. Use any of your 510 drip tips on there. It's a great device. Good vapor for a 60-watt device, like I said. But the juice I'm vaping on it today is Doc Mike's Chocolate Bismarck Donut. 0 nicotine, high VG. Doesn't say what the VG-PG ratio is. It just says high VG. So I'm getting better clouds than I would with a lower VG-PG content in this device, and it's giving great vapor. But try this out. It's really good tasting vape. So let's get down into close up.
Hey guys,
like I said, going to the close-up. This, I've gotten some scratches on it. I'm not sure if you can see it on the video, but there's a bunch of scratches and scuffs on here from me using it a whole lot, even on the button. But yeah, on the in-depth, like I was gonna say, here's the button LED for when you click the device. That's when you go to vape. When you're going to turn it off, it blinks 3 times. 5 clicks, turn off. 5 clicks, turn on. It blinks 3 times when it turns on. But yeah, so your USB charging deal, and then you got your LED there for when it's charging, but I don't recommend charging it through this. Just get a external battery charger so it's safer. But you got your good plastic 510 drip tip. I really wish it was duller, because at one time I was really chain vaping this and the drip tip got really hot along with the atomizer. That's another thing, do not chain vape with this. I mean, if you're gonna, I'd hardcore chain vape with this. So I guess that's probably why it got really hot. But also, there's no space between the atomizer and the mod. That's great. There's no little looseness or nothing. So that means no little discharges or nothing. Another con is I don't see any venting holes for this. Some of y'all may think that's a venting hole. No, that's a screw hole for holding some aspects of this mod together. That's